And Suzanne, there is a legend in his own right that you and I both know well, who knew Tommy very well. Our very own CBS2's sports director Jim Hill has covered Tommy Lasorda for many years here in Los Angeles.
And he's joining us live on the phone to talk about what Lasorda meant to this town and sports. And Jim, you both were dear friends.
Well, he was, I hate to say was, I always like to think of him, of Tommy still living in our hearts. Tommy was one of my best friends in the world. He's one of the people that's responsible for me having a terrific job that I have right now. He taught me about baseball. He taught me all the intricacies about baseball and everything. One of the things that I'll never forget, it was the Friday before Mother's Day in 1985 when I lose my mother. I flew to San Antonio, Texas, not knowing where I was going to stay. Tommy Lasorda told Steve Brenner, then the PR director for the Dodgers, "You find Jim Hill." And Steve said, "Tommy, there could be 100 hotels in San Antonio." Tommy said, "I don't care. You find him." I hadn't been in my room for 5 minutes. The phone rang. I was at the Omni Hotel in San Antonio. The phone rings. It's Tommy Lasorda saying, "Whatever you need from me, I'm right here for you, my brother, and I love you." So he's very special to me. He's very special to all of us, and we love him. He's gone now to the big Dodger in the sky. That's where he wanted to go.
Oh my, Jim! What a moment to share with us all and our viewers who are watching. Did you get a sense that he knew that his days were numbered? And when was the last time that you spoke with him? And what did he have to say?
I spoke with Tommy about 2.5 weeks ago. I just called just to see how you doing. He said, "Fine, good to talk to you." I said, "Okay, Happy New Year. Keep the faith." And he was always the eternal optimist. To him, the glass was never half empty. It was always half full. And in Tommy's case, it was half full and then some. So the impact that he had on Major League Baseball is really nothing compared to the impact he has had on his fellow mankind. And there will never, ever be another like Tommy Lasorda.
There certainly will not, Jim. And you mentioned this treasured memory of him lifting you up after losing your mother. Can you tell me about some of the joyous memories with Tommy?
Oh yeah, sure. It was the year they were playing the Oakland A's in the World Series, and everybody was on the field, and everybody was talking to him about who was going to be his starting pitcher in the next game. I believe it was Game 2, and Tommy wouldn't tell him. So I went and stood back behind home plate. He came over and talked to me. It was just he and I talking, and he said, "You know what, Jim?" I said, "What's that, Tommy?" He said, "They're asking me who's going to start. I'm not telling them." And then he said, "They're over here seeing me talk to you. They think I'm going to tell you." He said, "But you know what?" I said, "What's that, Tommy?" He said, "I didn't tell them, and I'm not telling you either." And then he turned around and walked off.
Wow. And Jim, it's no secret that his contributions to the game of baseball will forever be felt. What do you think he wanted his legacy to be?
The manager of the Dodgers. That's what he wanted. To be the manager of the Dodgers and to be successful, and the Dodger organization has recognized the importance of him. They have relished and cherished having Tommy Lasorda to be in the organization for as long as he has. They know of his value, and he has helped a lot of people, not only ball players on the field, but players off the field and in the community. There's a lot of stories out there about what he's done to help our young people, and he didn't want any publicity about it. He just wanted to help. And when you have people like that, that's what makes the Dodgers the organization, the terrific organization that they are, because they recognize talent going all the way back to Walter, the manager Walter Austin, who Tommy replaced, and things like that. This is a tough day for us, but you know what, though, when you think about it, I would much rather, and we should be glad that we had Tommy Lasorda in our lives for as short a period of time as we have, as opposed to not at all.
Oh my, well said, very well said. And Jim, again, thanks for calling in. We know you got a busy day ahead, and we should also remind our viewers that you again covered Tommy for so long. You've covered so many people, and in our field, we cover people, and sometimes we have the pleasure of becoming friends. So it's a tough day for you as well. Our prayers are with you and Tommy's family. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay,
much,
thanks, guys.
Jim.